guys. So before we get started on the video, I just wanted to come and do a little disclaimer and tell you a little bit about why you should trust my opinion. Because when I was looking on YouTube to try and find a video about this company, LipSense, or any MLMs, MLM stands for multi-level marketing, I was discouraged to find that all of the videos that I could find were done by people that were selling the product. And for me, I don't feel like I can 100% trust those videos because they're selling them, and so of course they're going to say that they love them and that they're perfect and that they're wonderful and that everyone needs to buy them. On my channel, I wanted to start a series where I review MLM companies and some of their products and give an honest opinion that isn't biased because I do not sell them, and I will never sell MLM products on my channel. I can give you guys the information of people that do sell them so that if you would like to purchase them, that you can, and that information is always going to be in the description box. But I personally am not ever going to be that person. I don't want to make money from it. I don't want to be influenced by, you know, wanting to get gain from the video in that way. So I hopefully will be able to be a resource for you of an honest review of these products because I just couldn't find any when I was looking for them. So if you are interested in that, then go ahead and just keep watching. Well, let's just go ahead and get started. The process of application is you start with clean, dry lips with no product on your lips. If you have any sort of product, then it won't molecularly bond to your lips, and so it'll like chunk off and fall off, and it won't be pretty. So you need to make sure you don't have anything on your lips. And then you do one coat and make sure that you keep your mouth open as it dries. Don't let your lips touch. So don't talk or don't like rub your lips together, because as it dries, you don't want to transfer any of the product from like the top or the bottom lip to the other lip by pushing your lips together. So let it dry. Some people notice a little burning or some tingle as it dries, but that no longer happens on me because my lips, I keep them so moisturized. One other thing to keep in mind as you're applying is don't go over the freshly applied product to like do a second coat until it's dry, because if you were to take your applicator and go over it again when it's still wet, you could accidentally be taking some of the product off. So don't touch up or fill in the gaps if you feel like it's looking like it isn't opaque enough. Just wait for it to dry and then go over it again on the second and third coats in order to give it that opacity that you want. Don't be worried if you put it on and it looks like streaky or patchy, or if it's not sitting on your lips, you know, evenly, because as you apply that second and third coat, it will get more opaque and it will sit the way that like a lipstick is supposed to. Then you do a second coat, let it dry, and a third coat of the color and let it dry, and then you top it with a gloss, and then at that point you can rub your lips together. It's smudge proof and kiss proof, and so you can do whatever you want to your face and it'll stay there. My thoughts on the products are: they are extremely long wearing. They don't feel like you really have anything on your lips. It's like a second skin sort of a feeling. And they are transfer proof. The only way really to get it off is by either exfoliating your lips, but that's basically just taking the dead skin off that the lipstick is bonded to, so that's not really a very good way to do it. But you can use the remover that they sell with it, or you can use the Neutrogena face wash bar. It's like yellow, it's a bar of soap. That does a really good job at taking it off. Or they also, the company sells a remover that's like a soap that's meant to take it all off. This remover is called Oops, and it's mostly for touching up if you've like accidentally overdrawn your lips or if the lines aren't symmetrical. So that's the purpose of this remover. It's not necessarily supposed to take the whole thing off. They do sell a product that does that for you though. Like the only thing that transfers is your gloss. So I have some gloss on right now. You can see the sheen. So that gets wiped away, but there's no color transfer. Sorry, I'm just taking all of that gloss off so that I can just show you how rough you can be. Like, as hard as I can kiss on the back of my hand, and this is maybe 30 seconds after I applied it, so it's not like I needed to wait a very long time in order for it to dry down to matte. Like, this is just how the product works. And so for that, it is awesome. However, I do think that there are some cons. The cons for me are that it's a little bit of a learning curve in order to figure out how to apply the products. It's not a normal or a typical lip product, and so the application process is a little bit weird the first few times that you use it. But like I said, that's a learning curve, and I have now had these products for a long time, and so I know how to apply them correctly, and I know how they sit on my lips, and so it's not that difficult for me now. But when I was very first starting in the products, I thought they were sort of difficult to use because I just hadn't gotten used to their formula and hadn't gotten used to the product because it is unique and I hadn't tried anything like it before. So keep that in mind for the first few times that you use it if you do decide to buy these products. The next thing that I don't like about it is the smell and the taste. It's very chemically to me. It's very strong to me. I don't like the smell of the lipstick or the gloss. And so because of that, I break the rules and don't do exactly what the products say you're supposed to do, which is 3 coats of a lip color and then 1 coat of their gloss. And that combination is supposed to make it super durable, guarantee the color for a really long amount of time, and just basically guarantee the product. But I like to put my own gloss on top because I like to have a good smelling, good tasting gloss as the last thing that's on my lips so that that masks the chemical smell, and because I just prefer my really good smelling lip glosses. The buxom lip glosses are my favorite as far as scent and taste goes. So, well, actually they're my favorite just all around in general. So I'm going to put that on. I love them. They have a minty tingle to them because technically they are a plumping gloss, but they smell sweet like vanilla or cupcakes or something like that. So because of that, I love topping them with this. But like I said, the company, Sengence, would be so mad at me for saying that because that's not how their products are supposed to work. Technically, by putting this on, I could be breaking the products down on my lips so that they fall off or fade faster or change the color formula. Like because I'm introducing a lip gloss that isn't by the Sengence company, then I'm no longer doing it the right way, and so it's no longer a guaranteed product. But for me, the no longer guarantee or maybe having my lip gloss fade or fall off faster is better than having to be stuck with the smell because I am so sensitive. But a lot of people don't notice the smell at all. It's kind of just something more because I'm sensitive to it. So it might not be something that bugs you at all. But yeah, so I used the color White Russian in the Buxom Full On Lip Cream products, and I have that linked down below if you're interested. I have a lot of these colors, and I'm going to go ahead and swatch the ones that I have. So I bought the initial starter kit, which comes with a color of your choice, the remover, and a gloss. And I got the glossy gloss. My remover is tinted right now. You can see that it's kind of pink, but that's just because I've used it so much, and so when you first buy it, it's clear. But because I've removed really bright colors, some of the pigments from the stuff that's been removed have transferred. But that's just fine. That's not an issue. But yours will be clear. And then I have all of these colors. I'm going to go ahead and swatch all of the colors that I have right now, and all of the colors will be linked in the description box below in the order that I swatch them. And I'm going to go from darkest to lightest. So the darkest color that I have is espresso, and it's a cool toned dark brown. And granted, when I do these swatches, I'm only going to do one swipe. So when you apply them, they'll be deeper and more pigmented on your lips because you do a total of 3 coats. So keep that in mind. So this is espresso. And I'll post a picture of me wearing it right here so that you can see what it looks like on my lips. Next is berry. And it's a really pretty purple. There's a picture of me wearing it right there. Next is Fly Girl, which is a really pretty red shade. For these darker colors, especially with my formulation of the shade Berry, it goes on really thin the first coat, and then it builds up that opacity the more coats that you do. So if you're wanting it to be a really intense dark vampy color, then you might need to do more than those 3 coats, because it goes on a little bit sheer or patchy that first and second time that you apply it. But usually for me, by the 3rd coat, that's when I really do see that opacity that I'm looking for and the true color coming through. Next is Rose Ice, and this color has an interesting story with it because I actually wore it on my wedding day 5 years ago. So I don't know if they still have this color in stock or even if they still make this color, but it's called Rose Ice, and it's a bright pink. Okay, so then next is Prailine Rose, and that's the color that I'm wearing on my lips today. So it's a purple mauve nude shade. Right there. Next is First Love, and it's a matte. All of these colors dry matte, but this one doesn't have any shimmers in it. None of the ones that I've swatched have shimmers in it, but the last one does. So this one does not have any shimmer, but it is just a nude, a little bit of a pinky nude. And then this very last one that I have is Bombshell, and it does have some shimmers in it, but it is a almost sheer nude toned with a little bit of shimmer in it. And I like to use this one as like a topper, so I'll put any of those other colors down as my first 2 layers, and then if I don't want it to be super vibrant, or if I'm wanting a little bit of a shimmer to it, then I put Bombshell on top, and that's that color right there. So you can see how my skin is showing through it a little. That's because it's really sheer. I buy my products from a girl named Destiny. She's a really good friend of mine and works at the salon with me. So her information is listed in the description box below. All you have to do is reach out to her. She'll be able to answer any questions. She knows way more about the products than me, and so I might have even said some things wrong in this video. She'll be able to correct all of that. So if you're interested in seeing more of the colors, or you know, if you have any questions about the product, or if you would like to purchase some, then you can go ahead and do that through her, and her information is in the description box. So all you have to do is find her Instagram, which is Destiny's Kiss, that I've written right here, and then on her Instagram you can message her or write a comment or any of those kinds of things, and she will be able to answer any of your questions or help you guys get any of these products. So go ahead and give her a follow, and she will be the resource that you need in order to try these lipsticks for yourself. Overall, I would like to say that I do like these products. I have found that there are certain days and certain activities where I know that I'm going to be out, like the days that I go to work, or if I'm taking family pictures, or if I'm going to be at a wedding, if I'm going to be swimming, or if I'm going to be gone from the house for a long period of time, like traveling, or I know that I'm not going to be able to have the opportunity to touch up my lips throughout the day, then those are perfect times to use this product. I know that I'm not going to get that disgusting buildup of product in your lips. Using these products, I've never had that, and because the lipstick is molecularly bonded to your lips, so it's stuck there. Like, it's not going to be moving around, it's not going to be feathering through your fine lines, it's not going to be moving or transferring or anything. It's great for that. But on the days where I'm just going to be at home, or if I'm just running to the store real quick, then I usually go for my normal lipsticks or a normal lip gloss, because I'm okay if those products fade throughout the day, and I'm okay having to reapply them. Just because it is a little bit of a hassle, it takes a little bit more extra time to apply them. I need to be looking in a mirror, I need to be making sure I get my lines perfect. I can't just touch something up really quickly if I do mess up. So if it's just going to be something quick and easy, then I do go towards my lipsticks instead of a product like this. But if I'm looking for that transfer proof long wear, then these are the best in the market for that. So hopefully you guys learned something, or you liked this review. If you did, give it a like and make sure to subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching. Tell me in the comments below what your favorite color is if you do own these products, and if you don't own them, then go ahead and list in the comments below which your favorite was of the ones that I swatched today. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!